It's time for Sunday school. Yes, hooray. Here we are. Very exciting stuff. And I am happy, to be here to talk to you about school today. That's right. It looks like the computer went back to the mirroring. No, just the thing. Sometimes you have to reset the setting. Like every time I remove news from a certain social platform, it does something and puts it right back in the feed. Not welcome at all. But persistence, consistent persistence. Let me get on my soulmate foot training corks. That's it's a wonderful foot training tool. You can learn about it in the pain-free vitality community until the barefoot vitality community comes back. It's temporarily archived because you can only do so many things at once, right? Let's see if that helps with the light. I know I'm not outside today. New filming area. Anyhow, let's get on with the show. It's Sunday school. Let's arrive. Let's tune in. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And joy. That's right. Generate some joy. Maybe I'll go pick up a little light to help with my face here. See if this is a little bit better. Just roll with it today. How's that? Is that a little bit better? You see me now? Can you see me now? All right. So what is this show about? Who are you? I'm Wendy of Wiseman Integrative, based in Folsom, California. Beautiful Folsom, California. I've done a few of these outside with the dogs romping in the dirt next to me. And I'm a community catalyst. I've been building community. I've entered a group yesterday, and I was building networks when email was on Pine. And I put together an interdisciplinary performing arts performance and publication performance publication collective, and I built networks for a major New York City publisher. And I'm like, you just think about it sometimes and you're like, wow, I've been building communities all my life. And here online, I built on Kajabi a few years back, 3-4 years ago, and it was not the right time for me to do that. No, I built on Circle. It was a little too heavy and bloated for my needs. I belong to communities on Heartbeat and Mighty, and of course, there's the old Facebook group thing. I did a little bit of that too. Hold on. Put together a group on LinkedIn. So I've been building communities around online and in person most of my life. I like to connect with people, to get together, to connect, to get to know people, and share this thing called life, right? It is wonderful, and it is a necessary part of human well-being. It's connecting and sharing with others. So on this show, I'm here to share with you my passion about this platform, Skool, Skool. Thus, the name of the show, Sunday School, here on Sunday morning in beautiful California. There's so much going on. I'm building a lot of communities. I'm helping a lot of people with communities. I'm active in a handful of communities, and I support a whole lot of communities, just with quick little likes and bits of engagement to keep the fresh bubbling spring a fresh bubbling spring instead of a stagnant poison puddle. If you saw my presentation yesterday, that applies to your body, your home, your relationships, your work, your career, your business, your thoughts, your inner thinking, just all aspects of your being. It's important to have connectedness and connection and keep that fresh, bubbling spring feeling. That's why I reset. I help people practice those 3 keys to reset anywhere, anytime: to breathe, smile, and enjoy. That's right. I don't know if that's helping at all or not. I'm distracted. Shiny object squirrel. Keeping it simple, and that's what Sam Ovens has done with the Skool platform, is keep it simple. It's so simple. Yes, I mean, some people, I've watched them in more than a year now leave Skool and then end up, they go to Heartbeat or Mighty or Circle, or go back to Facebook groups again, or try the new Go High Level that's completely just mimicking Skool in all ways possible. And then they end up coming back to Skool because there's no place else like it. It's not just about building an online community or housing your courses or putting people through a program. There's a whole culture on this platform that makes it unique. It's kind of like the wild, wild west of what's next. The wild, wild west of what's next. There you go, Skool. It's a brave new frontier. It's exciting. We're building and growing together, and there's a lot of helpers helping helpers. It's so exciting. You can come into this community and joy. That's one of my fabulous communities, and it's about sparking joy to live well with less effort, to cut through the overwhelm, the burnout, and generate joy, to dispel darkness, to cut through the crap, to enjoy ease. Who doesn't want more ease? That's what my presentation yesterday on the Weekly Wise was about, the new ease experience, EASE. And I'm going to switch that QR code out right now. You can hop in this weekend. There's an absolutely unbelievable special entry launch access rate that you can lock in for the life of working with me. And it includes a 6-week accelerator plus a 2-1 accelerator you can use anytime throughout the year, a year of community membership, and 24/7 access to community and DM chat support. So it is a no-brainer. Plus you get a 1-to-1 unlock ease session with me as a gift, whether you decide to stay for the program or you decide that it's not for you, and maybe I recommend something that would suit you better. But it's important to hop on that call. So you might want to snag that super special or tell someone that would be good for. Who doesn't want more ease in their life, in their body, their business, their being, all aspects, at home, right? On the devices, in the online communities. You can get really overwhelmed if you're not careful there. One of the communities is asking how many communities you belong to. And my list, my library is probably, like, I had over 1,000 books before I gave them away pretty much for a song, when I could have sold them at Green Apple for a nice chunk of change. But I didn't know about Green Apple yet in San Francisco. So live and learn, right? And I still miss a lot of those books. I'm a bibliophile. I love books that you can hold, but I had to let them go as I prepare for a more nomadic, minimalist lifestyle. There's choices always in life. So you want to choose which communities you belong to. Some of them are just straight up funnels pushing you to buy things. Some of them are overwhelming seas of nonsense. Some of them are just a bunch of tools and tactics that overwhelm you and you end up going nowhere. But some of them are these incredible little ponds of people that are flourishing and bring you life that you didn't, in ways you didn't even know was possible. So I highly recommend that you explore Skool, and we're going to do that in just a minute. I need another sip of coffee. I was up until after like 1 a.m. I got lost in working on an about page and doing graphics in Canva, and you should not start that in the evening because you get lost and lose track of time. There you go. Here now I am here now. Woo! So let me know if you have any questions. Say hello in the chat, even if you're on the replay. And let's hop into some screen sharing here. I didn't get this properly set up, so I'll just pop it in right now. Nope, that's the invite button. Hey, got a little bit of glare there. Where's the Schoolers tab? Hello, Schoolers tab. Here's the Schoolers tab. We'll take a look at the Schoolers tab. I'm going to introduce you to a community that I'm really loving right now as well. It's called Identity Shift by William Carter. This is the Schoolers community. It's a community for school owners, a private club for school owners to build communities together, learn with one another, from one another, helping one another. And here's a super cute little video that will tell you about it.
My, what a peculiar place to have a party.
Schoolers is a secret world with training from top community builders, weekly news, member map, meetups, and quarterly competitions with leaderboards, prizes, events, and status. It's a community for community builders who want to turn their passion into a full-time income. From pickleball, dating, business, calligraphy, MMA, chess, and beekeeping, Schoolers is a movement. 50,000 community builders, providing community for 15 million people, collectively earning over $1 billion per year, all while having serious fun. Join now for $9 per month with a 14-day free trial. Everything you need to build is inside.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing. Super simple. And now they have a 2-minute video when you start your community. I just changed the QR code so that you can jump on my school building special where I help you create your new school community. It includes a one-to-one WISE school building action plan. Where I will walk you through getting everything set up before you even sign up for your free trial so that you can maximize your 14 days free to monetize in that 14-day window to pay for the community that you're building. So you're not outlawing any money. In fact, you're making a profit from pretty much the first week, depending on your activity, your commitment, and your ability to just make some invites daily and invite some folks. It really is that simple. You set up the basic foundation. I put together the ABC 1, 2, 3 of Skool. We'll have a look at that if I can find the right tab. And it's so simple. You just align your intentions, and then you build the basic framework and invite some people. You can invite some people before you build the basic framework. And it is super simple. It is super fun. And you've got a super great guide in me, your community catalyst. Wow, these are all open from yesterday. So here we go. There is, share this tab instead. This is the WISE school building community. I've got a couple of people in here that we are getting together, getting growing. I just started this as kind of sideline place. Align your passion, build a simple, solid foundation, cultivate growth by inviting the right people so that you're creating an ecosystem that eventually you can just walk away from, and it's going to be a self-sustaining ecosystem that kind of thrives. And you just, come in and tend the garden, make sure there's no invasive species and every once in a while and freshen things up. But you don't have to be there all the time. It doesn't have to be a bunch of courses. You don't have to create anything to start it other than just the basics of, an idea, a name, a purpose to bring people together, and a couple of one image for the about page, a short description, a short general description, and a welcome post. That's it. Super simple. ABC 1, 2, 3, and you've got me to help you through too. So the other one I'm really excited about building right now is the Drag King Den. I've been doing a bunch of work on clarifying that. Stages, skills, support. That's new. That's when I was up late working on these to help people know a little bit more about the community. I am a legendary king from way back in the day, 1997. This was the first ever tie between the two of us. Of course, I was a newbie, and this one had been in the scene for quite a while and got more applause, so they won. But I was really the winner, being fresh. I think my first ever attendance as a guest had been the week before. So I was by and large a winner in so many ways on that day. And I've had my own show called Whacked. That's the Whacked Willie Ryder in New York City. And I performed on the stage at Tranny Shack in San Francisco. We performed at the Flame in in San Diego. And I've performed around the country a lot. Did a lot with Fudgy Fromage and the SF San Francisco Drag King contest. And I've just been active in the performance scene since before that. I entered college as a photography student and ended up designing my own thing about the creation, production, and documentation of dance. And that dance was largely performance art based at that time. So very improvisational, not even just modern, but performance arty, performance arty party. So I really love burlesque and cabaret and drag and rebellious arts all around. So I'm really excited to be bringing this onto the platform and bringing people together. There will be also a cabaret clubhouse and a backstage burlesque, specific other satellite groups. And I'm working with a few different kings in the king space to get them onto the platform. Mr. Moby Dick, I've been talking to about bringing Drag King history on, and Fudgy about the SF Drag King contest, and Murray and some of the boys. Some of the boys, I'd like to see a lot of different things offered. There's so many arts within the performance arts that people can bring people together beyond just fan pages and the eye candy of social media, which is fleeting. It's fast and it's fleeting, and it's nice to scroll past when you're unwinding. But, there's so much more we can do when we come together and support one another. And that's really what I'm about here, is creating these hubs. I've reopened the Women of Wellness. We're outstanding women. Let's see, here's it. I kickstarted there's a Wise Queer community for queers over 40, Queer Here. And I've got a lot of communities going, a lot of little pots on the stove. I call it my bowl of mixed nuts, right? I'm the special seasoning, the special sauce in the bowl of mixed nuts. And it's all about living well with less effort. It's all about creating ease, coming together in that sense of belonging and connection towards something specific, whether it's women leaders uplifting one another, or queers that don't often feel they belong even in queer spaces to come together and support one another, or performers to come together and support one another, or people in pain. I have the Pain-Free Vitality community because I am for over 3 decades a professional neuromuscular myofascial therapist, massage, bodywork, movement, health and wellness fitness professional. So there is this wonderful one suggestion from this brilliant woman, and my shoulder felt so much better. Thank you, Lonnie Ray. I love you. And if you want to check that out, there's a 7-day trial on there, and we get together and talk during that trial. There's a 5-day challenge, all kinds of things. But anyhow, enough about my communities. There's a free to the public one that's new too, called Explore Wise School Building. So we got all kinds of things going on. The Wise Schoolers is for elite community leaders to grow together in the healthy, wealthy, wise life, right? So it's not just about 10K, 20K, 100K. It's not chasing money like so many of the communities are about. This is about living well, enjoying the journey, and just really... Yeah, when you do what you love, it doesn't seem like work at all. This is just what I do, and I love it. And I wake up, I can't wait to get to work doing this because it's what I love doing. So look, here we are live in Sunday School. This is Enjoy, and it is free for the up to 50 members. We opened the gates until we hit 50, and you can see there's a calendar with events. There's yesterday's Weekly Wise. That's a weekly thing. And there's a map that shows you where people are all over the world. School is wonderful. It is wonderful. And you can connect with people that are near you. You can see there's kind of 6 over here in my area, but that collects It's spread out. 3 more. That's going to be like LA and San Francisco and me. Oops. This is the middle of nowhere. Those are off center, huh? Anyhow, I got distracted. Squirrel in the classroom here in Enjoy. You see, we've got the quick start, the grow with ease, and then this ease accelerator is a paid space that's at a reduced rate from the regular ease accelerator bundle. So, and there's some school building and some other things that are drafted. But I wanted to introduce you today to identity shift, which is something I've been participating in every day. Every morning, we do a declaration to embrace the I am. And this month, it's Self-Worth September, and we're really stepping into the full being of I am, perfect, whole, complete in my perfect place, living into the vision. It is done. It is now. A lot of Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks. I met William Carter through the expert coach community, and he's absolutely wonderful. His voice is so soothing. And right now you can hop in for free and see if it's the right kind of place for you to get going. Oh, look, here's a comment by me. I love the community. There are really impressive changes in me. Even just yesterday, I had some circumstances that normally would have like shot me off into emotional tailspins, and just rolled off like rain on a fresh wax car, because I'm far more solid now from these daily reps. It's like an identity gym. Where we do these daily reps, and there's some wonderful recordings with his amazing voice that I listen to daily. Also, in the classroom, you'll get some of those. And we're growing by leaps and bounds. If you're interested in this kind of work of really stepping into your heroic being, then I highly recommend you check this out, Identity Shift, and hit me up. I will get you a link. I'd love it if you'd use my affiliate referral link in case you stick around and buy some coaching with him or something. I don't know if there's affiliate earnings set up, but we do like to share the wealth on Skool as well. So very exciting stuff, huh? Okay, we are on our way. What else is going on Skool? Well, let's see. Every Tuesday there are the school news. Let me go back into the schoolers community. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I made a little fun community called Unicorns, which is just about unicorns. There'll be some merch. I want to bring some artists together to kind of like do t-shirt runs and stuff. It's growing slow. I put $1 on it to keep out the spammers and scammers and reduce my management thing. I might have to make it free for a while. But if you know anyone that's really into unicorns, artists, writers, fans that do kind of events or whatever, I'm looking at growing this just for fun group. We'll see if it takes off. If not, well, it'll go by the wayside. But anyhow, meanwhile, it's here. It's truly a blessing, because that's what a group of unicorns together is called, a blessing, if you didn't know. And inside, you can see that it's really easy to set up your group. There's a nice 2-minute video guiding you through. And this is all it is. Set up your cover image, invite 3 people, write your first post, download the app. As a user or an owner, you want to download the app. It makes things so much easier. And that's one of the ways you can get a little flame next to your name like I have here. So this is just a just for fun site. It's okay to do just for fun sites, and you don't have to do something that's designed to make you a bunch of money, right? The first focus is to focus on what you really love doing. What do you really love doing? And I can help you work through that too. It's if you're confused about it, you can always just ask your friends and family, what is it that sometimes you just wish I'd shut up about, right? What is it I talk so passionately about that you're like, oh my God, there she goes again. And then see if that's something that you can see yourself doing day after day, that time just melts away because you're in the flow of it. Yeah, that other people, you could bring other people together that are just as excited about that thing and share with them. Or maybe you just lost a lot of weight, or you got really fit, or you learned how to ski, or you learned how to play a certain game, and you can help others learn some of the things that were difficult for you to learn. There's that kind of teacher on the journey pathway as well. But there's a lot of different methods, and I highly recommend you hop on a quick connect call with me, or just grab that school building special up in the QR code in the corner. It's just 123. Hey guys, be careful. They're romping and they love my energy when I'm live. Wrestling dogs. So every week there is this school news, and Andrew Kirby and Sam Ovens, the owner, go live on YouTube and Zoom, and then it's on the YouTube channel. You can check it out at School News. And they talk about the roadmap, and then sometimes they record a module like they did on this one, how to monetize your school. That went directly into the classroom for school owners, school community owners, into the School 101, that they're recreating this. It was different last year, and they're just making new modules on these episodes. They just did the monetizing your community one. You can see like all that money. And that came along at the same time as the August release of Alex Hormozy's $100 million money models, which comes with this school money models tutorial, which is a quick, simple, under 20-minute training to guide you through what to do to get going and get growing, making money that makes you money, right? Without outlying it, without putting any money out. With the 14-day trial, you can join and start making money before you have to pay anything. And that's really what they've been doing, is making it so simple for anyone to start a business, to not be caught in the grind anymore, to not be going through the motions and not loving life, to just turn your passion into something profitable that has a purpose. And together we're all creating a better world. And that's my mission. My passionate path is creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. And there's no better way than coming together and spreading joy. That's what we do in the Enjoy community. Daily actions for happiness. Here you can see every day there's a post that's based on the Actions for Happiness calendar, and it includes 3 small ideas for actions you can take. The action for happiness that's on the calendar, and then I dive a little bit deeper and include some motivational quotes. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. So there you have it. You can hop into this for free until we hit 50 members, and then the low barrier gateway access is going back up. But hop in for free today and enjoy life. If you're interested in diving deeper, I highly recommend the Ease Accelerator. You can learn more about that on yesterday's episode of the Weekly Wise right here on this YouTube channel, or wherever you're watching this from. You can find it in the feed. Saturday session, Weekly Wise, Enjoy Ease. Yes. And the $ is there not because we're chasing money, not because we're scaling to 6 or 7 figures, although that might happen because when you create ease in your life, things tend to flow that way. But we're not chasing money. We're creating that sense of ease, that I amness, that way of being confident, complete, abundant, fulfilled. And then you become magnetic. That frequency attracts this, right? Instead of constantly trying to fix it, whether it's your body pain or your business drains or your relationship strains, that energy of constantly trying to fix it actually pushes it further and further away. And I know last year I manifested having the house to myself. I manifested having that travel camper van, the title to it. And then I got lost in the need, want, lack, pushing, friction, and I lost it all. So it manifested when I was clean and clear and open, and then the pressure, oh my God, fix it. Oh my God, it's too much. And I pushed it all away and I lost it and more. I lost my motorcycle. I lost so much more than just those things because of the emotional state, because of the deep-seated lack of self-worth and stirring of that energy of lack and the emotions of lack that were deep-seated, rooted in me from probably before I was born, but from my mother's parents, from my parents' parents, through my parents to me, and then just trying all of these external manifestations and radical forgivenesses and this, that, and the other to try to fix it for years, decades, right? Until I finally broke through. I am breaking through with the identity shift community right now. It's incredible, the shifts and changes in the last 6 weeks, couple of months, right, that I've experienced there. And now I'm turning it around. So the special that's on the QR code is $350 today. It's $700 tomorrow. It's $1,400 on Wednesday. And it's never coming back down. It's only going up from there. So if you're interested in breaking through, today would be the day to do that. and this is not, notice there is no classroom tab here. I mean, eventually I'll put one up there for resources, but this is about working together to go through. We don't need more stuff. We're in an age of information overwhelm. This is about one-to-one, more intimate groups, working together to just work through the simple steps, step-by-step framework in a flywheel so that you just keep getting better and better and more ease, and the flow keeps growing and you can ease on down the road, right? And that's what it's all about. So if you would like to hop into that before talking to me, you can do that right now, right here, right now. And I highly recommend that. Again, I just, I wanted to do one last super special pre-launch offer to bring some folks in. And you don't have to participate in the group either. We can do it in a one-to-one method manner. And hi, whoever joined me in the chat. Yay. Hi, Tina. So nice of you to make a comment and let me know you're there. I love that. Thank you. If you have any questions about Skool, I love hopping on calls with people. Let me go ahead and put this up too, so that you can connect with me, or you can access the Enjoy community easily by going to enjoy.wisewithwendy.com right there and hop in for free, get your daily. You don't have to come to the community daily. You can just pop in when you feel like it. Maybe I should have put this over here. Give me at the very end, I'll figure out the lighting, right? That doesn't really help either. But you don't have to come to the community every day, but it's there on those days that you need it, right? When you need that boost, that uplift, you can come and just get a whole bunch of those little boosts of joy. So join us on Skool. It is super cool. It is a wonderful place to come and grow. If you have a business, if you are a coach, if you're selling something, there's so many different ways to use Skool as an attraction machine, as a nurturing machine to increase customer referrals and loyalty, to add to the value of what you're offering, even if you just have a local mom and pop shop. So hop on a call with me, just a quick connect. I'm not going to sell you anything. We're just going to connect. Yeah, we're just going to connect. It's not a shallow pitch fest. I don't like those. And if you come on and try to pitch me, well, boom, we'll be off that call real quick too. So let's connect. Let's be real people connecting in real ways. And that's one of the things that sets Skool apart, is that it is a platform that's optimized for human connection. No ads, no algorithm throttling, no censorship other than of spammers and scammers, because there is a lot of self-reporting throughout all the communities. All of the members have the ability to report, to block people, and it is just a wonderful, wonderful place to be that's growing every single day. So come on in and join us. There's never been a better time than now to hop in through the Enjoy community. Yes, there's over 172,000 Skool community owners in the Skool Schoolers community. So now is the time to hop on in and start exploring so many good things. I can't wait to talk to you. Hop on a call. And meanwhile, remember that quick reset I just did? Did you see that? The breathe, smile, and joy from the beginning of the episode. You can use that anywhere, anytime to feel fine. That's how you make it a great day.